Down Syndrome Under the Dome.
Yeah, so the movie...
Nice title.
Well, what the movie is regular people are outside running around doing their thing, and there's a big dome in the middle of the city, and that's where all the Down syndrome people live, okay? You know what Down syndrome people are?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because I'm black, I don't. I don't know.
No. I was looking at Mike, not you.
Yeah, me. The only black guy in the room.
So anyway, the women in the normal world, if they're going to have a Down syndrome baby, they just put their vagina on this tube and it shoots that Down syndrome baby down the tube, right? What? So you gotta
back it up.
Okay. So the Down syndrome people are in a dome, okay? Right. So they can't come out. They think that's normal life, they run.
So they're stuck in a dome?
Just like the Truman Show, but
yeah, kind of a big dome, So they live their normal life. They you got the main character, a good kid, Down syndrome kid. He's in love with the girl, the hot girl that everybody likes, and you can do stuff like bring her in and she's my cherry pie. She's wearing this tight little bikini and she's washed. You got to remember they have Down syndrome, right? So she's washing this car, bending over, big thick butt on her. Eric, you might like that. You like girls with big, thick butts?
Yes, of course.
I haven't gotten laid in a while, so I might like it.
I want a fat ass. Yeah.
So anyway, so the people outside the dome are normal people, right? Okay. If they're gonna have a Down syndrome kid, they're gonna slide them down this tube and
wait.
Okay.
Before we,
Oh my god!
That is Rob Riggle.
Who is that guy?
Oh man,
I forget his name.
I think it's Rob Riggle, something like that.
I'm not impressed anymore. I'm starting to cry now.
Is it with
Eric, do you have a mask? Everybody should have a mask.
I do have a mask.
Eric, I was running out of the house this morning and I forgot we only had 2 masks. I'm like, oh shit. So I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed the first thing I could grab. You got to take that off so we can hear your voice.
Oh, yeah.
Can you come a little bit closer to the microphone?
Oh, yeah, if I can come.
Now, I got yelled at last time because all the cussing I did on my last podcast and the abortion thing that I was talking about.
Okay.
See, when I had a girlfriend, real quick, we're running by it. So recap so you get in. I had a girlfriend that had a fetish about her boyfriend's giving her abortions. So we'd stick little Barbie dolls up her vagina and I'd cut off their little legs, their little arms, pull them out, so that's kind of, people wanted me to tone that down a little bit. So I was running out of the house and I didn't have anything I didn't have a mask. So I reached into my clean underwear drawer and I was like, oh, hey, what's the matter?
What the hell is that?
Eric, what's the matter?
Why do you have shit in your drawers?
Shit in my drawers?
What the hell? Wow.
These weren't the wash ones that I thought. Here, put those. What's the matter? So anyway, we got these little Down syndrome. We got the Down syndrome people in the bubble, right? They just live it. They squatting in the front yard, reading the paper, taking a shit. This is normal. They're just lick the dome. You know how.
Lick the dome.
Yeah, you know how Down syndrome people lick the glass or the windows. They,
maybe. Yeah.
You know how they do that.
Yeah.
So
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, so they're down there doing that. We got this hot one that's all, the good kid wants to date, but she's dating like Chet, the meat one that rides around on a scooter. Got flames on it.
She turned me away, man. I was mad.
Yeah. So, oh shit! I coughed. Hand sanitizer stat.
Oh shit!
Then we might actually have to use these masks.
I believe it's.
That's two cough.
I believe it's smoking cough. But anyway, my throat gets a little parched when I'm talking like that. So the people on the outside just put their Down syndrome kids in there. Well, they're an evil corporation. We'll make the normal people evil and the Down syndrome people just pretty nice folks.
Is this a long story?
No, it's a short one. So anyway, you don't like that movie? You don't like the idea or the concept of my movie?
I'm intrigued. I want to hear how this
I think we should. Yeah, let's move on to the ending of this thing.
These are just, little things that I put down on here. You know, I just had a little story.
Oh, that's all you had there was Down syndrome of the dome.
Down syndrome. I was gonna tell the story, but now I'm not. Mike again.
We could talk about
ruined
fat
my. Mike again ruined my.
We can talk about fat women.
Let's talk about these shitty draws.
There you go. We can talk about these shitty
Somebody
drawers.
wanna watch these sons of bitches.
Mike, I'll give you $20 if you sniff them.
Woo.
All right.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to do
Hesitate, dude. He leaned for
No, he's going down there and getting them. That's
I'll fucking do it for $20.
That's
I don't give a
chocolate.
fucking
That's
two
not
shits.
poop. And
It's not
I don't wear whitey tighties.
Those
So
are some pretty clean draws to be shitty like that. Look like somebody just put them on just to purposely take a shit.
he thought he was pulling a fast one on us. It didn't work.
So Mike or Eric, back to the coronavirus. Since you weren't in here, we were talking about the coronavirus. Okay. There was this guy in China. I was seeing memes about it, and I was seeing stories about him. He's the first guy that had the coronavirus, and he cured himself, and he found a way to cure it. You know, I mean, it's pretty inspiring if you think about it. He came up with a contraption, whatever he used, and he talks about it here. And I wanted you to listen to it and tell me what you thought. Okay. So I got one word. Wow. You know, inspirational story. I mean, hey, I'm just saying this guy, you know, saved his own life, and he's a hero.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jeff?
Oh, I couldn't understand him. I don't speak Chinese.
Oh. Do you think some of our podcaster listeners will understand his inspirational story that we just heard?
If they speak Chinese, yeah.
Okay.
It sounded good.
Okay.
I'm inspired.
Musma?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could do anything right now with that.
You
type
could
of-
write a rap song off that.
I literally am as we speak. I'm writing lyrics right now to rap for
Hell
you.
yeah.
Oh, hell no.
As we're talking.
In Chinese, too.
Yeah, oh, obviously. I mean, there's no other way to
You got
do
that
it.
much talent. I know.
What was that?
My chair.
Oh,
That was his leg.
So let's get to it.
Let's do it.
When are you ready to rap?
I'm writing lyrics right now.
How long does it take to write lyrics?
Not very. Like,
I
I'm
got
just
an
writing
important
about what
We're
question.
doing acapella one?
I can if you want.
With
But
the
I'm just-
virus thing?
I'm just writing about what we're talking about as we
You
go.
got any
So
good
just
beats,
keep
Eric,
talking.
on your phone that we can?
Do we have any toilet paper in this place?
Yeah, I
That's an important question.
I stocked up on it.
All right.
Oh, of
You
course.
got about
you
40
did.
rolls.
Yeah,
That's a very important question at this moment in time.
Is that you segueing into the fact that you
I might have to take a shit.
Okay, okay. That's good to get that across.
All right, Jeff. How do you think this is going so far? Is it a train wreck or?
It's a little bit chaotic.
Yeah. Maybe.
I thought the look we were going for.
Yeah.
Well,
Or the sound.
a little
Chaotic.
bit. But see, I wanted to be better than the last podcast, and I'm thinking we might get there. What do you think?
I think so.
It's working toward
Nobody liked my movie I'm writing, so I'll just keep that to
Well,
myself.
it's kind of.
How dare you?
Oh, we were
They're
talking about
Down syndrome.
Down
children.
syndrome, not people. I'm sorry. Shoot,
You just
I ruined your next
Moose
movie.
One. Moose One, let me hear
you
you.
just put
I
forth
ruined your
an
next
entire. You just put forth an entire premise of a movie about Down syndrome under the dome, and then you just corrected him for saying.
Well, you can't say.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? I didn't even put that together. You didn't say it once. That's
I never said.
all right. Man, your word. I respect it. That's fair.
I take offense to that, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Or Moosma.
Moosma.
Sorry. God dang it.
Did you just expose my real name?
No. But how are the ladies being a rapper?
None.
None.
Zero. I'm a rapper from the Midwest. There's not a lot of clout there, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Didn't Eminem come from the Midwest?
Well, Eminem was
Detroit?
also
That's
better.
East.
East Coast.
Yeah.
He's an East Coast rapper. I'm more of a West Coast rapper. Who's your favorite rapper ever, Jeff?
I don't know. Probably Tupac.
Tupac. Mike likes REO Speedway. What about you, Moosma? Who's your favorite
My
rapper?
favorite rapper? I'd say either Kendrick Lamar or Mac Miller.
All right, Eric, who's yours?
Chameleonaire.
Who's that?
Did I just fuck your world?
I was
Chameleonaire?
expecting the Tupac out of him.
Do you know who Chameleonaire is?
No, never heard of him before in my life. Your guys
I
is
don't know. Chameleonaire.
That's
Eric. How old are you?
33.
33. Now you're younger than I am by about 12 years.
Right.
But your guys' rappers these days suck ass, dude.
No, mine's
They're
best.
horrible.
Mine,
Have you ever heard of Eazy-E or
Yeah, we heard of that guy, but
you've heard of that guy? He's
But-
one of the best rappers ever was.
I think he was just.
Two Live Crew, you heard of
I
them?
think they were just playing. There was nothing, metaphoric about those guys. They just kept it plain and easy. Like, hey, I'm walking down the street, put my hands in my pants, like shit like that. That's nothing impressive.
Have you ever heard of NWA?
Yes,
They changed like the whole.
I mean they changed as far as the rap game itself. They changed to where people you could be more comfortable with explicit lyrics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there was no metaphoric nothing.
It
Like
was all just very straightforward.
it was very
type of-
straightforward.
It was-
Like,
it was
"Hey,
their-
suck my dick,
They were
look,
singing
look,
about their
look,
lives, right?
look." Yeah.
They never had women rappers coming in and chiming in or music. That didn't happen. They were real rappers.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Hey, NWA, none of them. Two Live Crew.
B.I.G.
Yeah. Well, he was a little fat.
Hence the name.
But the rappers you guys got now are these dorks. They got tattoos all over their face, and they're just turds. They go to jail.
The
They
new generation, like these 2010s and these, millennials, those little fuckers.
I hate millennials.
But,
I seriously
I'm
hate
not a
them.
millennial.
I'm in the 2004 through like the 2009, 10, 11, 12. Jay-Z. Those guys.
Jay-Z was a
Old
wuss.
Kanye.
Kanye's a puss.
J. Cole.
That had real lyrics that could, make you think about what the hell they was talking about.
I'm talking about
Double
the Fat
entendres
Boys.
and-
You ever heard of the Fat Boys?
Yeah.
NWA. You got Beastie Boys. You got
Maybe it's NWA I'm thinking of that I kind of liked.
yeah.
There was one of them that I really liked. They were a little heavier kind of rap. Couldn't you help me out there?
They were gangsta
90s,
rap.
2000?
Gangster rap.
Gangster rap.
Who?
Oh,
Who? The
I don't know.
1995.
No, maybe in the 2000 or something. There was like
Yeah.
some rap band that was like more
When
like
are we gonna bring up the Beastie Boys?
heavier
Classic.
type stuff.
I like the Beastie Boys.
I
Right.
didn't like Beastie Boys.
Wasn't the
It was
Beastie
a
Boys?
band. It was a band.
Yeah, it was a
rap
band.
Like
Yes.
B2K.
All right, let's get off that subject.
Yeah. I'll
Are
think
you
of this
almost
one
done?
one day.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Just keep
What's that?
talking. Just keep talking.
Are
I'm
you-
writing about what you're talking about.
He's writing about what we're talking
I
about.
I'm only doing
So-
like verse.
We can talk about
16 bars,
having
baby.
sex
Let's
with
get it.
women in
Let's
the
go.
belly buttons.
What did I just hear?
Because I freestyle off the top. I used to be a rapper.
Okay, we'll get you in too. So
Okay,
we'll
then
do
a
something
beat
here.
then. We'll do a
But
little-
let's get
yeah.
let's get to some serious.
In there
Let's
a
get
little
some.
bit, but that was,
Let's get to some serious business here, all right?
yeah, go ahead. Bro.
Mike used to date this gal.
This mic.
Yeah, that Mike, not Eric Mike.
Not that much.
Not that one.
She was a large woman. Right? What'd you say?
She was like 5'2", 300 pounds.
God,
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, she was a little bit. She was big boned.
No.
No, she had a bunch of rolls of fat on her.
I don't know if we should tell this story, Mike,
I mean,
Maybe we should. It's very.
because you're known for having a small penis. So when we get to this story, actually people will understand it more. Okay, so you were getting romantic with this woman, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, and tell us what happened.
Well,
And mind you guys, remember he's got a very small penis, so this story will make sense.
okay. Well, there were so many folds of fat on this woman.
That I do
mean,
not like.
Just envision, like from her breast down, a hurricane on the ocean.
Mike, that's rude.
Waves of blubber.
Moose
Waves.
Mount laughed at that, and
Waves of blubber.
listen. I'm offended by this whole thing, so I'm gonna.
Okay, no. Let me finish. Because I thought I was having sex with her, and she was like, "Well, you're in my belly button." I was like, "Oh my god!"
So
I mean, I would have had to have a 2-foot cock to get down to where it really should have been in.
you should have invited Eric over.
Well, I know. I didn't know at the time.
Is it true? Black men have large penises, Eric.
it is, it's very true to a certain extent.